Today? We're gonna do things a little bit different. I'm gonna let you know what I'm gonna do before I do it. That way you can watch the whole video or just the part that you want to see in the video. What we're gonna do is a RAN review. Senpai Loves requested a RAN review. He just awakened his RAN, so he's gonna build her. So we're gonna look at that. We're gonna do some summons. We got about 82 Mystic Scrolls, 5 Fire Scrolls, 10 Water Scrolls, Light Dark Scrolls, about 3 of those, and a Legendary Scroll. If I get lucky, I'm going to try to get the other piece so I can have 2 Legendary. If and when I get all these monsters summoned, hopefully I'll be making some 6 stars, but that'll be at the tail end of the video. So let's get started. Hope you guys enjoy. Peace out. YouTube, now that we've done some runs on Necropolis with Ran, here's my stats. You don't have a whole lot of HP. She's kind of squishy. Speed not so fast because I want her to go last once we get the shield broken off of her. Crit rate can be a little bit higher. I got it at 90%. I want to obviously go for 100% crit rate. Crit damage is at 132. Could be higher. I don't have 6-star runes on her as of yet, but I'm working on it. I got a violent blade build with attack, crit damage attack, and high, lots of crit rate substats. 16 there, 10 there, and 12 there. So, like I said, she's not that fast, but she does what she needs to do. She can kick some booty. Her skills: swing, attacks the enemy with a whip, decreasing the enemy's attack speed for 2 turns with a 50% chance. The damage increases according to attack speed. Obviously, mine is actually pretty slow, so this isn't really going to be very beneficial to me. Attacks 3 times in a row. Inflicts continuous damage for 2 turns if you land a critical hit. 90% crit rate, so I'm going to hit. And my favorite, Devil's Whip. Attacks the enemy 4 times, decreasing the attack bar by 20% and 75% chance for each attack. This attack is guaranteed to stun if the enemy's attack bar is completed. So that's 4 hits on the Necro. That's 3 hits, and this is just a single hit. Okay, so that actually works out pretty good, especially once I get the shield on. So we're gonna run her really quick. Like I said, these are my stats. We're gonna run her really quick, and we're gonna run her into more desert. See how she does. We're not gonna do a whole lot. We just gathering. See how she does. She has some pretty good hits. She hits a lot. That last skill really does some damage, especially when you're Necro. I built her a lot slower than I built my Qua. My Qua is over 200 speed, but she doesn't have a crit damage, which I have to change in the next one. So we're going to go ahead and do the Devil's Whip. Get that. That was too fast.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe,
of course it is.
baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you,
So we're gonna do our swing, 14K. Could be higher, like I said. I could use some 6-star wounds on her. Sorry. Let's see. Come on, Gavin. Take it on the front. 14K. My accuracy is not 100% on Gavin, so he's very lucky. Fast swing. Holy cow! Too fast. And we're gonna go with regular whip, 15K. Let's see if we can defense break this guy. Alright. Got defense break. Oh, come on. Let's try this again. Alright, there we go. Devil's Whip. Try that again. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Seemed like she hit like 30 times, didn't it? Alright. But that's it. That's it for Ran. She's obviously great in Necro. I showed you that. She's very versatile. You can use her in Dragons. You can use her in Giants. She's a dark monster, so there's no elemental advantage there. Like I said, I use her for Necro. She's a star on my Necro team. Sometimes I throw in Juan. Sometimes I don't. But she's pretty versatile. If you got her, build her. Especially if you can't do Necro. If you're just starting out, she's a great monster to have. So she's a free-to-play player now because we had the secret dungeon. So if you didn't get her on the secret dungeon, I feel bad for you. Matt Fights for everyone. Peace out, y'all.